Still Hard Factor 91.3 Nigeria in phone here in Port Harcourt. I'm Dio. 9 minutes gone past 5 p.m. Conversation does continue. Still discussing the controversies surrounding the electoral amendment bill before the National Assembly. Two versions presumably have been passed by both houses, the Senate and the House of Assembly, of course. Well, there's a story here. I came across this earlier today in the Punch newspaper. Such was captioned, NCC facilitated e-transmission in 2019. Officials deserve prosecution. That's according to some members of the House of Reps. Now, here's the bit of the story. The PDP caucus in the House of Reps has called for criminal investigation and prosecution of officials of the NCC, that's the Nigerian Communications Commission, for alleged perjury. Now, leader of the PDP caucus, Kingsley Chinda, in a statement on Tuesday, alleged that the officials lied under oath while appearing before the House last Friday to explain the possibility of having results of elections transmitted electronically from across Nigeria. Following a stalemated consideration of the reports of the Electoral Act 2010 Amendment Bill over the controversial Clause 52 Sub 2, Speaker of the House, Femi Gbajabiamila, had called for suspension of the exercise and summoned the NCC and INEC to appear and guide the lawmakers on Friday. INEC did not show up. Officials of the NCC, led by Executive Commissioner, Stakeholder Management, Adeleke Adewolu, Executive Commissioner, Technical Services, Ubale Maska, and two others had appeared before the lawmakers. But in a statement titled, NCC lying to Nigerians on electronic transmission of votes and should face prosecution, the PDP caucus alleged that officials of the commission misled the House with their presentation. And the statement read in part, it was a show of shame on the floor of the House of Reps on Friday, July 17, during the consideration of the Electoral Act Amendment Bill. Officials of the NCC, led by Executive Director Ubale Maska, who represented the Executive Vice Chairman, appeared and an oath was administered on them consistent with Section 5 of the Legislative House. Now, while testifying before the House on adoption of electronic transmission of results from the units, Ubale Maska claimed that the 2018 technical report of the NCC showed that only about 50% of the polling units had 3G, while 49% had 2G network and below. He cleverly sought to rely on 2018 data in 2021 when they knew or ought to know that internet penetration has advanced substantially in Nigeria since 2018. Indeed, a perusal of the NCC website even today shows that the Nigerian National Broadband Plan 2020 to 2025, page 33, says that by September 2019, the spread of 3G LTE had reached 74.2% in Nigeria. The caucus also recalled that a telecoms giant, MTN Nigeria, recently announced that it had achieved extensive nationwide network coverage of 89.9%. The statement further added, perhaps the worst form of perfidy, deception and outright lies is for the NCC to hide the Memorandum of Understanding between the NCC and INEC in 2019. During preparations for the 2019 general elections, Mahmoud Yakubu, INEC chairman, had in January 2018 visited the NCC to discuss collaboration that would enhance the electoral process. A joint technical committee of INEC and the NCC was subsequently formed with a mandate to map out strategies that would reduce human interventions in the transaction of election results. The committee was headed by Maska, co-chaired by Mohammed Leki, INEC National Commissioner. And after several meetings and engagements, it was then recommended that the INEC-NCC Joint Technical Committee should consider and adopt the traditional data communication service from the MNOs using the APN as the most appropriate solution for the electronic transmission of election results. According to the caucus, the icing on the cake is for the categorical declaration by INEC through its spokesman Festus Okoye, and the Commission has the capacity to transmit election results from any part of the country, no matter the terrain. I'd like to get your take on the House of Reps, the PDP caucus and the House of Reps position on this matter. I did mention at the start of the show today that I'll be having a guest for this segment of the conversation. Chairman, Ikure Local Government Area, Honorable Samuel Wanasike. We're still expecting my guest. Hopefully he joins soon enough. But the lines are open right now. Join in 0817 93 0002 or 0003. That's also 0817 93 0007 as well. We are live on Facebook. WhatsApp is on 0809 030 6416. What do you make of the PDP caucus in the House of Reps position that the NCC officials committed perjury and should be prosecuted? All right, to the phone lines now, I've got an Anthony from Moko on the line. Anthony, welcome. Please go on.
Yeah, Mr. Dara, good evening.
Hi, go ahead.
You see, Mr. Dara, I can't but totally submit that man needs to be prosecuted. For him, that is what the minority leader was asking, is this how you speak? And he was like, he was fidgeting that day. And he stood there for that kind of man to come to the whole world before Nigeria and lie when he knew very well that the NC and NC had their data on their websites. He came and misled the people. I don't know what gain he stands to gain from lying to all of us. For me, I support prosecution so that it will serve as a lesson. Anybody that is called upon to come and say the truth should say the truth. That man should be prosecuted. He should be sent to jail. If they don't send that man to jail, the same thing people will do. Next time, anybody can come and give any false information and go. Look at where they were clapping for him. That they are the House of Reps. I support the idea that he should be prosecuted. That is my take.
Well, Anthony, do you share Anthony's sentiment or position, or do you feel different? Let's hear it. Once again, WhatsApp is on 0809 030 6416, and we have we're live on facebook.com /Nigeria Info PH. Also, besides your thoughts or perceptions on the position or the PDP caucus in the House of Reps, what do you estimate or what do you recommend would be or should be or would be the way forward as far as this situation is concerned? How should the National Assembly handle this matter going forward? What's in the best interest of Nigeria or Nigerians as far as the electoral process and subsequently governance is concerned in handling this matter going forward? Does the National Assembly simply reserve the right of INEC to determine how it wants to conduct the election? Should it stay clear of that situation, or should the National Assembly go on with what the Senate is proposing, which is that they legislate and provide some oversight, if you will, as to how INEC will conduct elections? Hello, hard fact to welcome.
Yeah, Dayo, good evening.
Go ahead, please.
Yeah, you see, I hope MBC is under Minister of Digital something economy, or is it under Ministry of Information?
What's the point?
I need your help, dear Dayo. Is NBC under the Ministry of Digital Economy and so on?
NCC, Nigerian Communications. What is the significance of that to the conversation?
No, that is the foundation to now give you my verdict on this. Is NBC under the Ministry of Digital Economy?
Once again, what is the significance of that to the conversation?
Okay. Since you don't want to give me, I will fall back to make my research and then call back.
Hello, Hot to welcome.
Yeah, good afternoon, Dayo.
Hi.
Good evening.
Hi, go ahead, please.
Yeah, my name is Mark, and I'm calling from Ojari.
Go ahead,
We are
Mark.
talking about the NCC. I think they should be prosecuted because even when those database, even when he announced the total coverage of the telecom network, I was quite surprised because Dayo, in this country, there is nowhere in this country that you will go that you won't have a network coverage. If network A doesn't connect, there's definitely a particular network that will connect in that particular area. If network C coverage is not strong, network E coverage will be strong. So I think for them to say we have only only 65 network coverage, 3G network, it's totally wrong. For a long time now, we have gone out, even we have surpassed 3G. We are currently even trying to stipulate 4G throughout the whole country. So for me, it was shocking. So I think if they are to be true to us, anywhere that a particular network is not strong, they switch to other. They keep on going. I think we will have a wide coverage of the network in Nigeria. That shouldn't be an excuse for me. So I think they are capable of doing the job, but they just some fear somewhere that with being transparent, some people will get into office again with their usual way. That's what I think. Thank you.
Oh, okay. And Samuel joins the conversation. Samuel, you're welcome. Please go on.
Dayo, NCC as a body, I think that body is a fraud. It's a fraud. Sorry to say it. I know Nigeria, sorry to say it. You see, I lost a SIM card that I've been using for 11 years. I lost that SIM card, and today NCC cannot give me an appropriate account of that. Even when I reported, I took my lawyer to them, they cannot report. You see, NCC are just trying to deceive the people. They have been partnership with INEC to rig election or to manipulate election in this country. Now that we need to move, they are telling us that they cannot deliver. Well, let's see how it goes. The leadership is supposed to go to. They're supposed to go to prison.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Chinda is saying. The Chinda is supporting for that.
But they're simply giving their what if the argument is they're giving their expert opinion?
You know
what if they're giving their own expert opinion? Expert opinion can be subjective, I guess. Hey, Dial, via WhatsApp, it's amazing how we dance around issues that have verified documents, and I really don't like how this has become PDP versus APC thing. If the document and records of telecom's capability does exist, then it is a no-brainer that it should be prosecuted. Maybe we do more dancing on that issue too. These honorables represent exactly where our issues lie. They don't even use electronic voting in the House to ensure fairness. NCC rep should be prosecuted so we can give up who put him up to the lie. That's from Deji. Okay, Mark. Still had Fax 91.3 Nigeria info here in Port Harcourt via WhatsApp. Once a Nigerian politician starts to fight on an issue pretending to be fighting on behalf of the people, willing to check the content with a fine toothbrush, why can't the law be such that INEC is allowed to transmit as deemed fit, provided the results are reliable and have audit trail? That's a Matt Paul. I'll go for a commercial break now. We'll return shortly. Conversation will continue. Do please stay with us.
Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162, and let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001-8162 and let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817-001-8162. That is 0817-001-8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817-001-8162. That is 0817-001-8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817-001-8162. That is 0817-001-8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown.
Let's talk. Headline News, Nigeria Info on 92.3. Headline News.
Hello, Branka Desala from 92.3 Nigeria Info. And here are the headlines this evening. Low turnout of fun seekers at Port Harcourt Pleasure Park, Port Harcourt Mall. Meat sellers in Rumokore Market in Port Harcourt Metropolis complain of low patronage this holiday. Unknown gunmen abduct mother of Secretary to the Bayelsa State Government, Bettina Benson. Chief of Defence Staff General Lucky Irabo to visit Owerri tomorrow. On the front scene, anger in Australia as 13 million people endure fresh lockdowns to quash COVID outbreaks. In business, Eastern District of Nigeria Railway Corporation suspends planned increase in cost of train transport from Port Harcourt to Abia State. In entertainment, popular movie producer Biodun Stephen accuses EFCC officials of harassment. And in sports, Brisbane to host 2032 Olympics. Those are the headlines. Details at 6 p.m. Contact our newsroom on 0818 90017. Thanks for listening. I'm Adedayo Elusakin. Good evening.
We give the facts.
News entirely.
We give the evidence. Just to keep you informed.
News, weather.
I get my information top of the hour every hour.
92.3 Nigeria Info. And now, hard facts. Hard facts with Dio.
Welcome back to Hard Factor 90.3 Nigeria Info here in Port Harcourt. I'm Dio. 27 to go before 6. We've got the major news top of the hour at 6 p.m. Discussions continue at this time. And even after the major news at 6, conversation will continue as well. The matter of discourse for the moment remains the same. Story here cut to the Punch newspaper. NCC facilitated e-transmission in 2019. Officials deserve prosecution. And that's according to members of the PDP caucus in the House of Reps. I read details of that story just a while ago. The PDP citing irregularities in the position of testimony or advice, if you will, or recommendations given by the NCC officials before the House of Reps. And it was invited to enlighten the House members on the penetration levels and whether or not it might be possible to, or how possible it would be to transmit elections electronically from polling units throughout the country. My guest has joined me in the studio right now, the chairman of the Ikure local government area here in Rivers State, Honorable Samuel Wanosike. Chairman, good evening to you. Welcome to the show. The controversy has continued to go on. The dust is still hasn't settled yet regarding the position of the National Assembly, especially the Senate, on the issue of the amendment to the Electoral Act. What is your position on what's been playing out so far?
Well, first of all, thank you for the opportunity you have given to me to air my view on this issue. Nigerians, as far as we are concerned, see clearly that there are those who want to perpetuate themselves in office for a very long time. And that the fear of them will what is playing out in the National Assembly and the nation at large is that there are a group of people who believe that Nigerians are waiting to pay them back of their misrule and the wrong policies and programs they've been chunking out since they took over power 2015 to date. And so they are aware that come 2023 that Nigerians will make them understand that they are the ones that employ those who manage the resources of this nation. So they are trying to cut corners and lie from two sides of their mouths. And I want to agree with the National Assembly caucus of the People's Democratic Party in their position. And the time has come for us to be able to hold public office holders accountable in the issues or the things they say or do while they are in office. You can imagine that the National Assembly wanted to invite two sets of organizations. One was the INEC, to shed more light on their position, which was the original part Nigerians would have been interested in. Because the Constitution makes it clear that INEC is an independent organization. And INEC has, in 2020, in the Edo election and in the Ondo election, and INEC has also said, outside the Ondo and the Edo election, elections have been conducted in the 6 geopolitical zones of this nation, including in the House of Assembly, in the House of Reps and Senate. And these elections results were transmitted straight from the polling units. You see, when people speak to Nigerians, they speak as if we don't have technology or we don't read. Science have made it clear that the entire Nigeria country is captured through the satellite. There is no point, no place in Nigeria that you cannot be located or cannot be through the satellite geolocate a spot or geolocate a space. And INEC is saying that they have the capacity to transmit an encrypted result, and that result will be tampered with. The same NCC who supported INEC in 2019 is now coming because the federal government, through their agents, have gone around to intimidate them, will now come and say, oh, INEC is not going to come again before the National Assembly.
Do you have any evidence to support that?
We are seeing them. We watch them play out. So what was the reason of dropping INEC in the late minutes? Why did you stop INEC after you've announced to the House the next day INEC will be here with NCC? Why would you say INEC will not make presentation again? And you heard the INEC Voters Education Director, Commissioner, saying clearly that this is the capacity of INEC, and INEC has the capacity to do this, to give Nigerians a credible election. And I want to commend INEC. INEC were the same people that brought the issue of Katrina, because INEC understands that it doesn't make sense for their staff to be losing their lives because they are here to help work for the nation called Nigeria. A staff of INEC goes for an election, a youth corps member goes for an election, because of collection of results, they lose their life. It's either they are being attacked by security agents who are there to do human job, or they are attacked by political hoodlums and thugs who are hired by any political party of any kind to disrupt collation centers because they have lost election. A man that is not popular cannot be popular no matter how he wants to do it. Nigerians have made up their mind.
Maybe
it is voters, it is to transmit the vote electronically from the polling unit to the INEC server. That is the only thing Nigerians are ready to listen.
Maybe the concern is to ensure a uniformity. I remember you talked about INEC introducing the card readers as well. At that time, it was President Goodluck Jonathan who was in Aso Rock. And in its early stage then, there was a lot of controversy. If you remember, and I'm sure you do, even when President Jonathan went to cast his votes at the polling unit, the card reader could not read his fingerprint, and that of his wife as well. It tried a second one, it did not work. They had to wait about an hour for a third machine to be brought before it worked, and that sparked some controversy as well. And we did have issues. Yes, maybe there was some improvement afterwards, but maybe the concern is, can we do it uniformly throughout the country, and can we get it right? Can we get a perfect system to work?
Well, I think as a mere personality, you have understanding, you have a lot of understanding about technology. The issue of the card reader, capturing of the finger, and transmission of results are two different ball games. That of the card reader capturing of your fingerprints or your thumbprint or your facial view has to do with technology based on equipment, sensitivity of that equipment. We're talking about transmission of results. It's different.
We're still going to require equipment for that.
Hold on, no. Understand the point I'm making first of all. The technology to transmit results is what the layman will call in computer garbage in, garbage out. But recognizing a fingerprint is a different ballgame. But even at that, if you remember, even when the political members of the political parties that Jonathan belonged to were screaming to high heaven, advising Jonathan to discard the issue of card reader or suspend the issue of card reader during that election, Jonathan said no. That's how you know a leader that wants the best for this nation. Jonathan said he wants credibility in the electoral process. He wants the international community to see a free and fair election. That if there's a free and fair election and he, Jonathan, loses, that he will go home. I remember that interview by the BBC. He said he will go home. And when he lost, he went home. So the point you are making is that if Jonathan could go home, even when Nigerians said during his rule we had the fastest growing economy, even when we had the brightest brains, even when this nation, the amount of nepotism and the amount of debt that they have incurred in borrowing and giving us no result out of the funds they are borrowing, even when that was happening, Jonathan didn't lift a finger to intimidate anybody. Look at what's happening today. In fact, the NCC man, while he was talking on national television, every Nigerian knew that the man was under pressure. So, we thank God Almighty, MTN has released their own data, and Nigerians are seeing the truth, that the information the NCC director or leader came to give was nothing to write home about. And so we have made up our mind as Nigerians, we will not let this lie low. We'll keep talking about it, because me that is talking, I know my problem when it comes to an election day. And I know why a lot of people who are sitting there in Abuja would want to insist that President Muhammadu Buhari should not allow us have a process where results can be transmitted from the polling to the server. Because they want to bring back the army in the election. They want to bring back thugs in the election. They want to bring back police in the election. As I'm talking here, I'm a politically exposed person. If they allow the issue of electronic transmission of results, clause 52, to be passed, all of us will face it. It will make politicians sit up.
We'll talk about the implications of that at the moment. However, pardon me, we do have to go for a commercial break now. We've got the major news at 6 p.m. as well. After which I will return. My guest, Chairman, Ikore Local Government Area, Honorable Samuel Wanasike, will still be with me as we continue the conversation on the electoral amendment bill and other related matters that concern even happenings here in Rivers State. Please stay tuned. Hard Fast returns in a moment.